Ladies, Gentlemen, Master, Feen und die es noch werden wollen, ich bin das Amazon und wir sind immer noch in Avalon le Fae, dem 6. Lostbelt. Beim letzten Mal haben wir hier gesehen, dass Wood Voice, der irgendwie noch unseren Angriff überlebt hat. Echt, Leute, jeder überlebt irgendwie einen tödlichen Angriff und dann wird er von irgendwas im Hintergrund umgebracht. Wurde hier von Beryl ermordet und seine Lady Spinel hat scheinbar hier seine Kraft assimiliert und ist genauso ein ekliges Monster wie eh und je. Danach hatten wir ein sehr interessantes Flashback. Wir befinden uns übrigens in Kapitel Nummer 16, Geleistet Part 2. Und dort haben wir hier gesehen, was am Grunde der großen Schlucht vor Kabalot ist, nämlich Cerberus, der alte keltische Gott, der, ja, wartet, scheinbar seit Tausenden von Jahren und dort verschlossen ist. Nun gut, liebe Leute, auf jeden Fall gab es noch ein paar andere interessante Sachen, wie unter anderem dass wir erfahren haben, dass die Spear Selection die an der Lebenskraft die braucht und deswegen seht ihr auch, wieso Percivals Haare hier dunkel werden. Ich sage eigentlich, müsste umgekehrt sein. Eigentlich müsste schwarze Haare haben und sie müssten silber werden. Aber okay. Good morning. I'm sorry to call you all here so early when I know you're still exhausted from yesterday's battle, but I'm afraid this couldn't wait. Last night, Artoria and Maxi received invitation from Lady Murian of Gleicester to attend Ferum, a fairy ball she'll be holding soon. Never mind, Percival. How are you doing? Me? Oh, don't worry, I'm fine. My hair's the only thing different about me. Das sagt er so. In fact, I'm actually happier about this. It makes me look distinguished. I always admired the Count's dashing hairstyle, so now I feel like I can hold my own, at least a little. Der schafft es sogar, Pepe hier zum Schweigen zu bringen. Oops, I'm sorry, just slipped out. Come on, Percival, you're not a child anymore. Das ist echt nett. Anyway, we still need to decide what to do about Lady Marin's invitations. Holding a ball? No, huh? She's up to something, that much is for sure. Hang on. You said this fairy ball is called Ferum. What exactly is that anyway? Allow me to explain. I always wanted to go to a ball, so I know all about them. Ferum. A moonlight gala that every fairy in Britain dreams of attending. A fairy who has done something impressive that year, like Clanheads, has invited to speak about the celebrated for their accomplishments. Attendees get to enjoy never before seen scenery, never before eaten cuisine, and never before heard music. And then, to cap it all off, they decide on to Fairy of the Year, the one who stands atop fairy society and shines more brightly than any other. Isn't it right, Artoria? There's not a fairy in Britain who doesn't dream of attending to Ferum, right? Sie schon. I guess, maybe. I suppose there was a time I dreamed about it myself. Wait, does this mean we're going? 'Cause I was kind of hoping I'd have to go to another Ferum I couldn't help. Ah, stimmt, das war, wo sie Ding getroffen hat, wo sie Nocnaria getroffen hat. Alright, this is a chance to ring another bell. Sollte man nicht erstmal Oxford läuten? Yeah, that's definitely... Jawohl, das sind ja noch die anderen vom Fanklet. That's definitely what Marin has in mind with this invitation. No, I still don't know why she's giving us this opportunity. That's right. This is Miriam's way of making her intentions known to both the Queen and the Child of Prophecy. It makes perfect sense that the Lord of Gloucester would hold a ball from time to time, and that goes double for one with a long storied history like Ferum. Though, of course, Artoria and Maxie will hardly be her only guests. I doubt Morgan will step away from her throne, but she almost certainly sent a delegation. At minimum, Tristan and Lancelot will be among them. Right, of course. Lancelot always wins the Fairy of the Year. That little blue bitch, huh? I love a little payback while we're there, but Colossus is bound to Murian's rules. So no one from any faction can fight at this ball, right? That's right, which makes this a perfect opportunity. Under ordinary circumstances, we'd never be allowed into Gloucester. Now that we defied the Queen by ringing 2 bells and defeating Woodward. But for this occasion, we can proudly attend the ball as distinguished guests. And once we're inside... Well, sneaking around and finding secret rooms is what you do best, right, Artoria? Secret agent, Artoria. Ah, I knew it! Time to finally put those shoddy spells of yours to good use. Did you have to say it like that? Then it's settled. I ready a carriage right away. The ball is being held tonight, so we need to hurry if we are going to make it to Gleistet by evening. What was Mirror thinking, ne? Die depressiert halt, liebe Leute hier. Die sagt nicht, ja, komm, in ein paar Monaten haben wir hier eine komplette Revolution. Nee, morgen Abend. Okay, ich dachte übrigens, Bit war der beim letzten Mal mit Aurora gesprochen hat. Scheinbar habe ich mich geirrt. So, oh, Person, ich will gerne eine Pi nutzen, aber das geht ja nicht. Ich weiß. Lebenskraft und bla bla bla. Aber hey, liebe Leute, Mann, ich möchte fighten mit dem Typ, Mann. Der ist so cool, Mann. Und also, Leute, ich finde es so cool, wenn sie eigene Voice-Lines für spezielle Kämpfe haben. Das macht wirklich die Kämpfe so viel lebendiger, so viel interessanter und ist echt eine großartige Sache. Bitte mehr davon. Und ich hätte jetzt gedacht, das stirbst ab. So. Und ich liebe das persönlich wirklich. Und wie gesagt, alleine so, da wo er so hinreitet und sagt, heute wird der Duke voll, Mann. Das war halt richtig eine geile Szene, Mann. Also, das sind, ich meine, diese normalen Cutscenes, diese Battle-Scenes, die es ja schon früher gab, die sind in Ordnung. Ist ein deutliches Maß natürlich, also eine Verbesserung an Inszenierung, als was wir früher hatten. Weil, wie gesagt, wir hatten früher einfach keine Inszenierung. Ist ja schon toll, dass wir hin und wieder mal so schöne Backgrounds bekommen, aber das ist auch das höchste der Gefühle. Und das ist wirklich eine glorreiche Sache, aber wie gesagt, das sind definitiv die Szenen, die einem so richtig im Gedächtnis bleiben. Wie gesagt, wenn der Kampf gut inszeniert ist, das macht so viel weg und das gegen Woodward war wirklich sehr gut. War bis jetzt der beste Fight in Ding. Auch wenn mir persönlich das nicht gefallen hat, wie das zu Ende gegangen ist. Das war wirklich so, alle machen sich über Woodward lustig und ich dachte mir, okay, gut, er ist so ein krasser Dude, Mann. Und ja, liebe Leute, er wurde halt einfach rausgeworfen von der Königin und boah, hatte Pech. Large-Moos. Kann durch Large sein, Mann. Aber das ist nichts anderes als eine langweilige Farming-Note. So, wisst ihr, was wir mit langweiligen Farming-Notes machen? Den Grund und Boden wegbomben. Aber Big Robot. Damage! 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 Oh, die Lache ist die beste ever, Mann. 2K MP2 Level 100 Damage, Mann! Roma, Baby! So, jetzt machen wir erstmal ein Roma-Nickerchen. Erstmal ein Roma-Nickerchen, das geht. Aber immer noch mit den Depp-Boots hier fliegen, Mann. Er hat fast dieselben Schuhe übrigens an wie Sif. So, 2000 Popeyes und 3 Bells. Oh, Leute, Mann. Kann ich hier gleich farmen, liebe Leute. Also, wenn das so flott hier geht, bitte die Quest öfters machen. So, also erstmal einen gescheiten Smoking anziehen. Beim letzten Mal hat der Restaurant keine neuen Klamotten bekommen. Vielleicht klappt's jetzt. Here. We made it. Our second time in Gloucester. Rabbit and Percival are waiting outside the city limits, so we don't have to worry about them. But unfortunately, we only have 2 invitations. One for Artoria and one for Maxi. Keine für Oberon? Das wundert mich. And each invitation only allows for single plus 1. So, who should go with them? Also, okay, Oberon muss auf jeden Fall mit. Wahrscheinlich werden wir Gareth mitnehmen. Also es würde natürlich Sinn machen, der Wünsche mitzunehmen. Also, ist mal wirklich. Eventually and I make the most sense. We've both met Miriam. Having her around would be helpful, since words hit harder than swords here. But knowing you, I'm also sure you have no problems sneaking in anyway. Naturally, I'm flattered by your trust, Murmaza. I know a number of Gloucester's fair ladies, so I'm sure I can find one in need of a kingly companion. Okay, Leute, erinnert ihr euch noch damals, wo Muramasa ihm vorgeworfen hat, dass er so ein Frauenheld ist? Er hat vollkommen recht. Fine with me. You guys have fun. I'm just gonna spend some time in the city. I just realized this means I won't get to go to the bar after all. But that's okay. That just means I have to get up and to visit the con shop. Come with me, Happy Cat. Con Pepper, and gave me a letter to introduction. So, the shop here when we left Londinium. Even said we should go and have a good time together. He's so considerate, don't you think? Oh, the Count's store, huh? I guess that sounds kind of interesting. Okay, let's go. I wasn't really looking for a fun tonight, but this doesn't sound bad. Wonderful. Glad you're both getting along so well. Now, moving on. What should we do about little Miss Cold Feet over here, Maxi? Mars and I bring her there. Whether she wants to go or not. Die sieht also aus, als wäre sie wieder eingefroren. Yes, that's all we can do, huh? I got the left side, you got the right. No, don't make me do this! I don't want to go to the bar dressed like this. I don't want to run into anyone I know. You're king, right, woman? You can go and ring the bell. Just don't forget to bring me a souvenir. Something tasty would be. This is personal loser kid ever. Cut it out. No proper child of prophecy would ever say that. Bring mir so mit dir mit. Am besten was Leckeres. Do you know how many aspirants in a row would give their IT for an invitation to this ball? Deal with it. Oberon. Was that you doing a wicked stepmother? I'm sorry. I just didn't expect her to be so stubborn about this. Do you have some ball-related trauma? Did you get mistaken for a server or something at this one before? Don't be silly. Of course I've never had anything that embarrassing happen to me. It's just, you know, I'm basically the face of the round table army now, so I don't want to go down that rest. Oh, is that all? Well, no worry then. Nothing better or more formal for a warrior to wear than their battle dress. Then again, if you prefer, you could always have Maxi go on ahead. But I doubt I'll be able to find him again later, so it'll be just you and Muramasa at the ball in this case. Okay then, I get going. Okay, I go already. Just don't leave me behind. Das ist echt so gut, Mann. Oh, der Meister der Worte. Oh, das sieht schön aus. Schöne Location. Gut, liebe Leute. Fällt mir gerade auf. Verdammt, ich habe auch noch mein Mystic Code an. Nein, Leute. Ich habe schon wieder vergessen, wenn ich in die Lostbelt eingehe, dass ich meine Hemden mitnehmen muss. Verdammt, Mann. Mal so halbnackt natürlich. Ist beautiful. Da Vinci geht. Also Da Vinci wird durchgehen. Außer ihre Roller Skates halt. Yep, this is amazing. I never thought there was such a fancy ballroom next to the auction house. It's a Fae domain within a Fae domain. A top-notch otherworldly reality marvel. The likes of which you rarely get to see. You can tell, since the inside of a building is clearly bigger than the outside. Whatever it is, that's damn impressive. If this place is great indication, Miriam might just be the best damn grandeur I've ever seen. The view is so great it even got a turret to come down. If you know, this is my second time here, so it's not like I was entranced by a scenery. I was mostly wondering why Miriam hasn't bothered to greet us after she invited us. Whoop, Atora's pissed now. Once she gets over herself, she really is a dependable ally. Das klingt auch sehr negativ. Alright, now you mention it, I don't see her anywhere. I wouldn't have thought she'd be the first to use the child of prophecy to liven things up at the May I have your attention? Distinguished guest. MC, klingt auch gut. MC Ferry. Ich bin der einzige MC in diesem Let's Play Part. On behalf of Lady Moon, the owner of this beautiful building, I would like to apologize for the tardiness. I've been told she should arrive in about 1 hour, so please relax and enjoy yourself in the meantime. So Miriam isn't even here yet, and there's no sign of Oberon either. What do you think, Maxi? Did we just go sneak into the bell tower? I don't think so. Not that we've come this far. We may as well... gute Frage, liebe Leute. Ja, wenn wir es reinschleichen, das... Ja, es kommt schlecht. Nee. Warten wir auf Miriam. Jetzt können wir hier noch ein bisschen dancen. It looks like we've got a new arrival. Oh wow. All the fairies are making way for us. So. Oh! Meine Step on me, lady. Oh. Ah! Damn. Oh, Aurora und Lancelot. Hey! Lux, who's the girl next to Aurora? Aurora's an exceptional beauty, but the fairy next to us something is alter Mannes. Das ist ein Lollimann. I see. So, go for the prim and proper young lady types, huh, mother? Als alter Typ, Mann. Got nothing to do with what I like. I'm just being objective here. Alter, du alter Perversling, Junge, Mann. Also erstens, Boba, absolut hottes Kleid, liebe Leute. Zweiter Ascension ist nämlich beste Ascension. Aber auf der anderen Seite... Okay, Leute, ich nehme alles zurück. Unser Mystic-Code ist doch eine bessere Klamotte. It's Barry und Tamlin Tristan. Alle Tamlins vereint. Ja, the tracks. Cosmong's daughters hier. So, the Murren's game, huh? She sure is a vindicator of a little bride, isn't she? Maybe she's a perfectionist. One who's clearly not gonna be satisfied until she downright obliterates everyone who defies her. I guess it was the last of the big guests. Are you looking for someone? Oh no, it's nothing. I was just kind of wondering if Nukna Reba was here, that's all. Thank goodness she's not. No, I won't have to hear all the sneered remarks about how she's just much better than me. Good day, child of prophecy. Congratulations on your victory at Londinium. Coral! I'm so sorry. I wasn't being too loud. Oh gosh. Wasn't I? I'm sorry. I'm from the country, so I'm totally out of place here. Still, it's nice of you to come to say hello. I know how you feel, but it's okay. There's nothing to be nervous about. Must cast a spell on this ballroom that hides attendants' faces from anyone who doesn't already know them. So please, relax. You don't have to worry about anyone you don't know seeing you here. These kinds of parties don't happen every day. It's best to enjoy them while you can. I see. Thank you, Coral. You know, I have to say, you look like you're much more at ease here than we were in Salisbury. Oh, Leute, ist hier Oberon ist mit dir da. I'll show you. I'm not the least bit giddy about being here. I'm only here to guard Lady Aurora. Let me remind you, Foreign Mage, you may have been invited here, but you're still just a human. I suggest that you remember your place and not speak your mind so freely if you know what's good for you. Thanks for the warning. You're always worried about humans' welfare, aren't you? That was your way of telling him to speak to other fairies. That way could cause big trouble, right? Don't go putting words in my mouth. I intended nothing of the sort. I'm not like Lady Aurora. I have no fondness for humans, and I don't think they must equal in any way. Is that so? Cause the way I see it, Aurora might let humans do whatever they want, but you actually tell them what they need to hear. So between the two of you, you seem like you actually treat humans much more kindly than... Silence. I don't care what kind of fairy you are or what clan you're from. The slender Lady Aurora is to slender the entire Wind Clan. And daring to compare her with the likes of me, absolutely unthinkable. I see. No, it was foolish of me to bother paying my respect to the child of prophecy. This is supposed to be a gala for distinguished guests. Brush up your etiquette before consider attending another. Gotcha, sorry about that. But before you go, do you mind if I ask just one more question? I couldn't help but notice the other fairy next to Aurora. Is she serving as her escort tonight? Even though you're right, hand fairy? No. Fairy shines more brightly than Lady Aurora. Only the most beautiful of fairies deserve to stand by her side. As such, I'm happy to offer my seat up to a more suitable like her. Achso, die sehen gar nicht, dass das Lancelot ist. Even if she a grotesque creature who crawled her way up from the fullest sludge imaginable. Ach so, die sehen gar nicht, dass das Lancelot. You don't think you might have been a little too hard on her, Da Vinci? Well, that was a bust. I've been wondering just how different Coral and Aurora values really are for a while now, so I thought I'd take this chance to see for myself. But I guess I went a little too far. How different their values are. What did you people say to Coral? I've never seen her so upset before. You're the fairy who was with Aurora. Alright. I'm not wearing my armor today. I might, pardon me. This is our first meeting, but it's the first time properly introducing myself. I'm Tamlin Lancelot. Welcome to the ball, Artoria, Maxie. And who might you be, young lady? Would you mind if I ask your name? Not at all. I'm Leonardo da Vinci. Pleasure to meet you. Da Vinci? Alter Mann, Da Vinci. Lass du nicht von Lolli verzaubern. What? I'm a Chaldea technical advisor, but I'm still an artist, first and foremost. I can't help but appreciate beauty wherever I find it. Well, damn if you don't see him a totally different person. Is this what you were like when you're not in armor? I'm sorry. Have we met? You mean you don't remember? You knocked me off a damn castle and filled me full of holes. Oh, you must be Raza. I'm sorry. I never got a good look on your face. I do remember you thought gutting you like a fish was so much fun. I knew you must still be alive. I had a feeling we would get to fight again someday. I wonder when our next fight may be. Maybe you finally managed to cut off my head? Oh, I can't wait to punch that cobbles together spirit core straight out of you. Right on. The hell, she reminds me of Oberon. She's a princely type. A totally prince. No wonder she's being gifted Lancelot's name. Wouldn't happen to be Avalon's. Oh, right. Aurora told me not to let my true personality show too much. Congratulations on your victory at Londinum. We may be enemies, but it was a battle well fought, and I must commend you. Also, there's one thing I'd like to ask you. How's Percival doing? I've been told he's alive, but... Is he hurt at all? Or is there anything unusual about him? No, he seems fine. Do you know Percival? His big sister. Was? Ernsthaft? Oh, his big sister? Well, no wonder you were there. Was? Percivals Big Sister? Ja, wie sie schaut, ja gut, wir haben beide irgendwie so grausilber Haare, und ist doch voll logisch, Mann. Oh, wie? War? Okay, ich check diese Familiengeschichte nicht. Also, wir haben erfahren, also das waren doch die letzten Worte. Das habe ich doch nicht falsch gelesen. Ich meine, ich lese doch diese dumme Story. Dass, Woodrose ihr Vater ist. Und wir wussten ja, dass die zusammen hier gelebt haben. Aber das Geschwister? Was? Wie? Wo? Wer? Ich check gar nichts mehr. Bitte erörtert das mal. Das interessiert mich. Tamlin Lancelot? She just up and left after telling us she was Percival's sister. So, the strongest human and the strongest fairies are siblings. Wow. Wie kann das überhaupt sein? Percival kept us pretty close to the chest. I don't think he was hiding it from us. There was just never any reason to bring it up. Doch, das eventuell mir jetzt zu viel Credit geben. Is this something most people in Britain know about Arthur? No, not at all. In fact, I don't think most people would believe it if we told them. I can barely believe it, and I just heard it straight from Lancelot. Then I guess Percival wants to keep it a secret. It'd probably be a hell of a round table army moral to know the commander's actually Lancelot's brother. But it oblivious Tamlin just spilled the beans like it was nothing. I swear Tamlin just seem to go around doing whatever the hell they want. All the time, don't they? Ist halt nur mega eingeschnappt, weil sie ihn einfach vergessen hat. Ja. Er so, ich werde mich revanchieren, ich freue mich auf den Kampf meines Lebens. Wer bist du nochmal? Was? Dein ewiger Rivale? So, what do we do now? It's not a big deal. I think we can just keep this to ourselves. It's not us, though Percival and Lancelot are in contact. And it's not our place to comment their relationship with siblings. Got it. If you're okay with that, we don't mind keeping it quiet. I still don't get how they can be siblings at all when Percival is human and Lancelot's a fairy. It's not uncommon for fairies to adopt humans as their children. So I guess Lancelot and the fairy who took in Percival are old acquaintance. Well, this explains why he didn't want to go near Salisbury. Could the fairy who took in Percival be... Yeah, what was? You're the human, that's right, I'm talking to you. One of the Tamlins said they wanted to talk to you, out on the terrace. Get out there, and fast. Make sure you're on your best behavior. Alvin's Barges ist der... Nein. Really want to see me? Nein, ich muss weinen, liebe Leute. Well, you're the only human here, so... What are you doing? What are you going to do? Are you going to see what she wants? As long as all of you come with me? Of course, even with Once rules in place, this is still enemy territory. And the terrace is a private area, so no other ferry will bother us there. It's a perfect clandestine conversation. I guess Lancelot must have more she wanted to ask us about after all. Fine with me. Honestly, I was hoping to observe her a little more anyway. By which I mean her outfit, just her outfit. I thought I could pick up some tips for its construction. Alter Mann, Muramasa, der alte perverse Typ, Mann. So einer bist du, also ganz ernsthaft, Mann. Irgendwie so 80-Jähriger im Körper eines 18-Jährigen, der ein Perversling ist. Ja, mit Mother. Schäm dich. Okay, gut, Lancelot. Ich hoffe es nur. Affa! Leute, PTSD, 506 Watts. MP2! MP3 morgen. MP10, Baumer! PTSD kommt wieder. I'm impressed. You accepted an invitation from the enemy. Not that I ever doubted you would. That dress looks good on you. Of course, it does. I'm a lot. I'm not a barbaric as wear amateur ball. Good evening, Barges. We haven't seen you since that night in the Welsh Forest. We also have no idea what kind of disciplinary measure you had to face afterwards. If you have something you want to say to us, why don't you start with that? What is it, Barges? Is this for Maxi ears only or something? No, not exactly. It's not. Da Vinci, you're just captive here. Come on, Barges. Spit it out already. We don't have all night here. I know. I'm a busy woman myself, so I keep this brief. Da Vinci, was it? I'm currently confined to my territory, and I've been relieved of my duty to protect Britain. Consequently, I have no reason to raise a hand to the child of prophecy now. I wasn't even planning to attend to this ball at all until I realized I might see you all here. So I swallowed my pride and came here to speak with you. Does that answer your question? Sure does. I know you don't mean us any harm right now, but I had to be sure to understand. Pay it no heed. You're a foreign mage advisor, I understand you had to ask. Meine Künstlerin. Now here's my question for you. I'd like to tell me whatever you can about the outside world, about proper human history. Harquim Morgan has given me a broad overview, but I still know nothing of its history, or what things are truly like there. I would like to know if you are actually merciless arbiters, barbaric invaders, or well-meaning visitors who truly wish to know our history. Ja, wir wollen eure Geschichte wissen, wir wollen euch auch helfen, aber am Ende müssen wir euch auslöschen. And there you go, that's all I can tell you in the limited time we have. Our battles in the Lostbelt have been to reclaim our history and our future. This place is our target now, but it is still a Lostbelt that will eventually need to be pruned. But that doesn't mean we have any issue with its Lostbelt's inhabitants, or that we want to erase its history. Even though this may be a zero-sum game where only a Lostbelt or proper human history can ultimately survive. That's an issue between worlds, not residents. Is that how you feel too, Maxi? I see. You truly are a young man of integrity, aren't you? Hey, ja, sie hat sogar ihre Ketten stylisch angepasst. Hey Leute, wieso hat sie Ketten mit auf ihrem Ball? Egal, nicht nachfragen. In that case, let me now ask you this. Do fairies exist in proper human history as well? Yep. Nothing's exactly easy for them, but we still do have fairies in Britain, what? There are also fairies in Ireland, the Isles of Skye and France, just across the channel. Ireland, Skye, France? I see. Alright, setting those questions aside for later. What about calamities and moss? Do they exist too? Nope, we don't have anything like those there. What a peaceful world you must be, and we the fairies who inhabit it. Okay then, let's say strictly hypothetical. What if we were to... No, never mind. That would be asking far too much. I've learned what I wish to know. My apologies for taking up your time. Yes, Barges, you could move to proper human history. How did you know? I didn't think that would even occur to you. Oh, please. It wasn't hard to figure out, and I have no doubt Maxie feels the same after talking to you. Barges, you always seemed more focused on protecting the fairies of Britain than the land itself. The whole reason you agreed to serve Morgan is because she was keeping Britain safe. But if she has no intention to protecting its people, you'd have to find another way to do so yourself. So it makes perfect sense that you consider moving them to a more peaceful place like proper human history. What? Is such a thing even possible? The inhabitants of a Lostbelt can only survive inside the Lostbelt. And the fairies of Britain are doomed to be used and discarded as mere tools for High Queen Morgan. True, that was the case for the other Lostbelts, but Britain is different. It really is possible for you and the other fairies to exist in proper human history, Barges. It won't exactly be easy, of course. There are a number of major hurdles that would need to be overcome first. But there are nothing that can't be resolved through peaceful discussion. And I'm sure we could manage that as long as we have kind-hearted fairies like you and Artorian leading the others. I see. Then it seems I need to make a decision as well. Da Vinci, Maxie, I'd like you to come to my domain, Manchester. I have a proposition I'd like to discuss with you there. I understand, if you still can trust me. Just hearing what you had to say has been enlightening enough. Leute, es wäre so schön, Mann. Aber es ist genauso wie ich mir wünsche, Barges in FGO zusammen. Es ist leider nur ein Wunschtraum. Also, liebe Leute, wir machen jetzt erstmal wieder einen kleinen Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht's dann weiter mit Fake Grand Order. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank. Ich sehe Kämpfe, das wird schlimm. Und auf Wiedersehen. Ciao.